Hey, what's going on, everyone? YouTube, welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and how to get you access to high limit credit funding. So today I have a special video. Generally I do reviews on different credit products that I would, rather personally recommend, or just sort of an objective assessment of the types, different types of credit products. So for today's video, I'm doing the top 5 worst credit cards. So these are credit cards that under no circumstances should you ever apply for. Hopefully, this video will help some of you, when you're navigating, building out accounts. And these are sort of the cards you want to stay away from because there's just a lot of disadvantages with these cards. And if you do decide to get some of these cards, then you're kind of already accepting the fact that these cards are going to not really benefit you much at all. So without further ado, so at number 5, the 5th worst credit card is going to be First Access. So First Access Visa it's underwritten by the Bank of Missouri, which they have some other credit card products as well. But one of the things that, it's kind of suck about this card is that there's a $75 annual fee the first year, and then every other year after that, it's $48 annual fee. Another thing, they charge a $29 fee to add in authorized users. And then I guess even worse, they do allow credit limit increases after the first year, but they charge a 20% fee for whatever amount that you're being increased by. So if it's a $100 increase, it's going to be a $20 fee. So this First Access card is just packed with all types of fees. It's going to start off with a low limit, as well as just a very high APR. So definitely stay away from that. So coming in at number 4 is the Milestone MasterCard. So this is another very low limit card. I think it's about $300, and this has a $75 annual fee for the first year. So when you sign up for the card, they're basically going to take that $75 annual fee right off the top of the already low $300 limit. So when you actually get the card, it's only going to have $225 of available credit. And then on top of that low limit, after the first year, so in the second year, the annual fee increases from $75 to $99. So this is just overall a bad card. Coming in at number 3 is the Indigo MasterCard. So you probably see this a lot, I know, through like the different credit monitoring services like Credit Karma, or even if you have an Experian account, they usually will match you to the Indigo, because I guess they get paid. They have some sort of relationship where they do get paid by these different sponsors for their credit products. And so the Indigo MasterCard is another one of these low limit. I think it's $300. There's no credit limit increases. So the account can never go higher than $300. And then on top of that, the annual fee can range anywhere from $75 to $99. So, you can't really do much with it. And so that's where I put it in at number 3. Number 2 worst credit card is going to be the Total Visa credit card. So this card, on top of having an annual fee, There's actually a program fee or an activation fee, as some would call it. So just to activate the card, it's an $89 program or activation fee. On top of that, you also have the annual fee, not to mention the low limit as well. So, the fact that they're just hitting you with a $89 fee just to activate the card, in my opinion, is just kind of whack. So, and then on top of that, the annual fee. So it's just, not many, reasons to get that card. And so at number one, the worst credit card that you could possibly get, and again, this is no shade to anyone who does have it, but if you are, looking at credit cards, definitely stay away from First Premier. So not only does First Premier have an annual fee, it has a program activation fee, it also has a monthly fee. So, if you think about it, they're charging you by the month just to use the card, a program fee to activate the card, and then on top of that, an annual fee just that they charge every year. And they have, APR as high as 36%. So if you think about that, 36% APR, you're basically being charged, 3% per month. If you break it down like that, on whatever your balance is. So, it's just the overall, the worst, just packed with fees. They will give you a higher limit. I mean, they're not a fixed, limit, but just given all the fees that are tacked onto it and the high APR, this is a card that could definitely get you in trouble if you're not responsible. On top of that, it's just a card overall, you're getting negative value from. So definitely stay away from that. So just to recap, the 5 worst credit cards out there on the market. Number 5, First Access. Number 4, Milestone MasterCard. Number 3, the Indigo Visa. Number 2, the Total Visa. And number 1, First Premier. So definitely, keep those in mind. If you see some of these, mailers that come in, these cards, definitely just belong in the trash can. So I hope that's helpful for anyone who's, looking at building accounts and, which accounts to stay away from, if possible at all. And then at the same time, depending on your situation, like if you are recovering from a bankruptcy, you might think that these are like the only options that you have, but there are other options out there that are a lot better than these 5 that I mentioned. So I've done a couple videos on some of the other cards that you can get with bankruptcies. So like a Reflex MasterCard. It does have an annual fee, but they'll start you off at a much higher limit, maybe $750 to $1,000, and it's not a recurring monthly fee after that. But anyways, if you're interested in how to build credit accounts, you could definitely email us and for a credit plug. Until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.